Okay, in this lesson I'm going to teach you the 5 positions of the major pentatonic scale. We're going to be working in G major for these. So let's have a look at position 1 first of all. If I just play the shape through first. Okay, so that's position 1. So this starts with the second finger on that 3rd fret of the 6th string, and the little finger goes to the 5th fret on that 6th string as well. So those are your first 2 notes. Then on the 5th string, first finger on the 2nd fret, and little finger on the 5th fret. Okay, and then that pattern's repeated on the 4th string as well. Okay, so we've got. And onto the 3rd string, we've got first finger on the 2nd fret, followed by 3rd finger on the 4th fret. Okay, and on the 2nd string we've got 2nd finger on the 3rd fret, then little finger on the 5th fret, and that's repeated on the top string as well. So let's play that shape through. Okay, and that's position 1, and that's got root note on that 6th string 3rd fret. That's the G, and that's repeated on the 5th fret of the 4th string, and on the 3rd fret of the top string. So those are the root notes. Always keep track of where the root notes are in each of these shapes. So they're movable shapes, so what scale you're playing depends on where you're playing it on the neck and what that root note is. So if you play that shape on the 5th fret, the root note's there, so you'll be playing an A major pentatonic shape. Okay, so let's move on to position 2 now. So position 2 starts on the 5th fret with the 2nd finger, then to the little finger on the 7th fret, and that pattern's the same on the next 2 strings. So on the 4th string. Okay, and then onto the 3rd string we've got first finger on the 4th fret, followed by little finger on the 7th fret. Okay, on the 2nd string the first finger moves up to the 5th fret, and then little finger onto the 8th fret. And on the top string we've got first finger on the 5th, and finish with 3rd finger on the 7th. Okay, so I'll play that through from the top. Okay, and that's position 2, and position 2's got root note on that 5th fret of the 4th string, and then 8th fret on the 2nd string. So those are the G root notes in that shape. Okay, so moving on to position 3. So this starts with the first finger on the 7th fret, followed by a little finger on the 10th fret, and that pattern's repeated on the 5th string as well. Okay, and on the 4th string we've got first finger on the 7th fret, followed by 3rd finger on the 9th, and that's repeated on the 3rd string as well. Okay, so. Okay, now on the 2nd string we've got 2nd finger on the 8th fret, and then little finger on the 10th fret, so just those 2 notes. Okay, and then first finger onto the top string now, first finger on the 7th fret, and finishing with a little finger on the 10th fret. Okay, so I'll play that all the way through. So that's position 3, and the root note for that is on the 10th fret of that 5th string, and on the 8th fret of that 2nd string as well. Okay, so then now on to position 4. So this starts on the 10th fret of the 6th string with the 2nd finger, then followed by the little finger on the 12th fret, and then that's repeated on the 5th string. Okay, and then onto the 4th string, first finger on the 9th fret, followed by a little finger on the 12th fret, and that's repeated on the 3rd string. Okay, so from the top. Okay, and then the 2nd string, we've got 2nd finger on the 10th fret, followed by a little finger on the 12th fret, and that's repeated on the top string as well. So let's go from the top. Okay, and the root note for position 4 is on that 10th fret of the 5th string, and that's repeated on the 12th fret of the 3rd string. So those are the G's in that scale. Okay, and then the last one, position 5, so this one starts on the 12th fret with the 1st finger on the 6th string, and then followed by a little finger on the 15th fret, like that. And on the next string, we've got 1st finger on the 12th, 3rd finger on the 14th fret, and that pattern's repeated on the 4th and the 3rd string. Okay, and then onto the 2nd string, 1st finger on the 12th fret, little finger on the 15th fret, and then we finish with that shape on the top string as well. Okay, so let's play that from the top. Okay, and the root note for position 5 is on that 15th fret of the 6th string, and then the 12th fret of the 3rd string, and the 15th fret on that top string. So those are all the G's. Okay, so those are your 5 positions of the major pentatonic scale. If you've already looked at the minor pentatonic scale shapes, you'll notice they're the same shapes, it's just that the root notes are in different positions. Okay, so if you visit my site www.phillewisguitar.com, you can download a printable resource sheet to kind of help you learn these shapes. So if you click on the text link below this video, you can go straight to my site where you can download that. So yeah, have fun with those, and I'll see you soon for the next lesson.